Whatever. I'll just connect the two streams later. You know what I'm saying? On fucking.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Anyways, so what topic do you want to talk about, my dude? Anything at all?
I don't know, man.
All right. I'll talk about some random thing like emo girls, goth girls. Isn't it funny how they all fucking talk about magic? Isn't it funny how that
What is
sort
humming?
that got louder all of a sudden too as soon as I mentioned the word magic.
That's me, bro.
Dun 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 dun.
Hummings.
Oh,
Ooh,
does this remind you of magic?
that reminds me of the Twilight Zone.
I love the Twilight Zone, bro. In
I've
fact,
seen every episode, not the newer series, but
same, bro. They made a new series about it.
they they either continuing it or they're redoing the old one.
Imagine if your entire life was the fucking Twilight Zone,
My life is a Twilight Zone.
and every time you get stuck somewhere in your life, they're really just trying to teach you something. Whoever they are, the gods, really.
My life would be a lot more entertaining.
Well, maybe my life is like that, and well, that people call me lazy and shit, but really inside,
What
I am mentally stronger than anyone.
You are
is that? What
ADHD.
you
ADD,
believe that, bro? But isn't
ADD.
that what crazy people believe? Like, you all idiots. I'm so much stronger than you.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I know I'm fucking dumb, but I know I'm smarter than most people because, well, smart people, they're not sure about anything. Like you said, wise people aren't. And I don't even know if I'm real. I don't know anything really, but like, I try to make my best guess, and well, that's all you can do in the end. Make your best guess. And
Yeah,
I think I got a pretty good guess. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way, but I don't. I'm not like I have a lot more to learn. I have a lot more to expand on. I have so much I don't know.
There's always more to know too. Don't ever forget that. You can stop anytime. Just know there is no end. Because knowledge is infinite. You may know all the fundamentals, all the basics, everything that
Always
constructs everything
question,
else, but like
always question your
usefulness.
answer and
Yep,
question your question.
that too. The usefulness, well, if you have every fucking structure in the universe, you find out everything about the universe, you don't know how to use it though, you haven't learned everything. But that's how it's infinite is the usability. People stop at some point in their quest for the fundamentals, and well,
The
they
How
universe is constantly expanding.
how can
yeah.
you not get trapped by the trap of nihilism that is an inevitable step in spiritual work, realizing the insignificance of the people and all that shit, and then you get trapped in nihilism and you become nihilistic. How do you still find meaning when you realize how meaningless all the things that you believed your entire life really
Well,
are?
well,
It's
really,
only meaningless if you don't give it meaning.
my subjective point of view is that well, it's meaningless, but why should I care that it's meaningless? I'm gonna be happy anyways. There is no reason for me to be depressed about that. I am just choosing that because that is the misconception people have, and I am following the misconception by it. Because really, you should be wonderful the fact that everything's meaningless. Because well, you can do anything you want. There is no consequences in real life if you think about it. Because you will die eventually. We don't know what happens after you die, but you will die eventually.
Yes, but
So
until you
why
die,
not
you
enjoy it?
do still have to do those consequences. Every action has a reaction. Even your death has
That's
a
true.
reaction to it.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, but
true.
like
Yeah.
there is no meaning to it, so why make it affect you that much?
The whole meaning of life is to live. So live free, live happy, live peaceful.
In psychology, there's actually this thing where if you're a virgin by the time you're 30, you literally will fuck anything. It's like you get a dissociative state where
Yeah.
something takes over and you fuck anything. Well,
It's that it's not just at the age of 30. Between the ages of 28 to 34, that is when the body starts to die. It stops growing and it starts to die.
What
well,
age?
Between the ages of 28 to 34, it's where there are more cells dying than can be replaced.
well,
You stop growing and you start dying.
there,
That's why. If you're still a virgin at that point, that's something, an experience in life that is instinctual to breed, to pass on, to
yeah,
give birth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you start dying and you have yet to do that or tried to do that, your body's going to kick into overdrive and say, do it now.
yeah,
Are you like a professor or something?
I am ADHD as fuck and I like random facts.
yeah. Me too. I love psychology and physics, and like
I've
in
been
philosophy, those are my three things. Those are like my bread and butter. How about you? What's your
I've
bread and
been
butter?
I've been actively studying psychology since the age of 4. I love to debate on philosophy, theory, religion, anything that doesn't have a definite answer because I like to learn and collect all the many answers there could be.
Yeah, I like to find the most relatable, fundamental answer there is, so that like other people can't deny that it's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cause
then
like,
expand on it. Always
yeah,
back up your theories with facts.
yeah, exactly.
I just like to watch the spectacle unfold.
So really, I am stuck everywhere at the same time if we're counting perspectives, because I built myself to be the most relatable guy in every way. And it's lonely as fuck because you have a connection with everyone. Even
So the
before ele-
connections mean nothing. So it's not a real connection. It's just a one-way street.
No, it's both ways, but you're just so used to it. It might as well be a one-way connection.
Not for me.
You,
I'm like extremely easy to get along with. I'm extremely likable.
yeah,
So whenever I build a connection with people, these people feel a connection with me, but to me, like, I just met you. I don't know you. We've been talking for 40 minutes.
yeah, like I relate too, but like it goes deeper than that because like every part of me, every level is like, yeah, I connect to you, man. It's like people who are kind though I stick around, but it's like they still mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? They mean something to me more than other people, but it's still next to nothing, and it's lonely, and like the only person I really have a connection to is the one person who doesn't really talk about himself that much, and the other person who doesn't talk about that much. But they're both fucking smart as fuck, and it's like I'm COVID, and they are the vaccine. They're trying to teach me shit. They're like, yo, dude, you don't have to kill everyone, metaphorically, of course. You know what I'm saying? And
I
like,
get it.
yeah, sorry, go on.
I get that. I guess it's just really hard for me to connect with people because I do have a lot of trust issues. I do have a lot of paranoia, but is I can't find connection with people. And when I do, they disappoint me.
I
How do you
used to
know
I used to be like
that?
that, but then I stopped holding on to that stuff and stopped making it so personal. Because well, people make mistakes, and well, sometimes make a lot of mistakes. What matters is they're trying not to make mistakes. They're trying to be better, and they're trying to improve, and trying to be good. And
No, when I say they disappoint me, it's not that they made a mistake or anything. It's they can't get on my level to where they can challenge me.
I think I
And that's
can.
what I need.
Well, I think I can challenge you, my dude. What's your level?
My level is my level. I don't have a word for it. I don't have a name for it.
Well,
It's a level.
what's something on your mind? Like, what's something you want to be challenged at? I'll challenge you. I guarantee it.
Anything, everything, colors.
What about colors? You have to build the topic before we can actually debate about it.
I know. I okay,
Wait,
colors.
wait, wait,
Since
wait.
since we were born, I look at this color and I was taught it said it was green. You look at this color, you were taught it was green. But what if that color is not the same color?
Well,
Hello?
Oh, I
You
actually
got
have
loud.
something about this right
Oh
here.
shit.
I have something about this. Do you know the archetypes of consciousness? Do you know them? Oh, do you know
I am very bad with words and very bad with names.
the archetypes? Basically, I'm not. I'm bad with words and names too, I guess. But like, I'm fucking magical at them though. They're fucking perfect every time. You too, huh? And
I
really,
know big words, just not when I need them or
archetype means something fundamental to the universe. It can't be changed.
okay.
And really, archetypal consciousness is something fundamental to the consciousness that can't be changed. And well, really, when you feel cold, right? It's like you're scared. It feels similar to fear, right? What color?
No.
What? Well,
But I get it. I get it.
like what? So what you're saying is when you feel scared, like I mean, like when you feel like you're actually gonna fucking die, you don't feel like that sudden shock of coldness.
No.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be exhilarating. I think it's gonna be an explosion of feelings.
So what you're saying is, you just
But I
proved to
do feel
me.
a still.
What you're saying is you just proved by saying that you don't feel that we
Or
experience at
maybe,
least our sensations differently from other people.
maybe it's, maybe it's just peaceful and there's no more feelings.
When I'm
That's not
paranoid,
fear, then that's acceptance.
Yeah.
what does peace feel like to you?
Just like smiling.
Empty.
Nah.
What color does it feel? Does it feel black? See through?
Peace is like, it's like empty, but it's the kind of empty that is full of everything.
So
So
Stormy gray.
peace is being like sitting there, and no matter what comes, you still have that. Everything fits into
what?
that energy
Yeah,
of
but
peace.
we're being more abstract than that. What color would that feel like for you? Peace. CJ, you said it feels like empty and like gray.
Stormy gray. A
What
dark
about
kind of gray.
what about you, Das Smoking? What color does peace feel like?
Like a hazy pink.
For me, it feels completely and utterly black. Full.
Really?
It feels like fucking Vanta black.
Yeah, okay. And I'm starting to relate to the
So
kind of peace that you mean.
so we
This is
just
the type of peace you experience in Tibet, like sitting next to the mountains. So they're all like brown and grayish.
maybe
And
for
this is
you,
like the actual peace.
maybe for you. See, I just proved that we at least feel sensations differently because we
Sure.
relate everything to everything else. There's no such thing as something that's alone and different. It has to be
And
relating
you
to something else. So
and you
really,
Sure.
just proved that we view them differently as well
yep,
because we
exactly.
see different colors.
I don't challenge anybody. I teach them what I know.
That's the challenge. I don't know what you know.
Now you know a little
The
bit about
real
what I know.
challenge,
Now you know a little
the
bit
real,
about what I know.
the real challenge comes from broadening my own perspectives.
I can't be
CJ,
broad anymore, really.
CJ, you said you have trouble making connections with people.
Yep,
So,
mentally, emotionally, and especially physically.
so what
Ooh, damn.
would a what would a connection look like to you? A good connection. How do you know what a good connection is? You said, I can't make the connections. So
I don't
you
feel
obviously
them.
have a, but you
People
have
can
an
connect with
image.
me, but I have issues connecting with them.
So you are longing for the feeling of of like your heart connecting to someone.
Have you ever felt a connection with anyone?
Yes.
I have had a
Yes.
person, yes.
So you're longing for a connection like that.
What kind of connection was it, though? Which connection are you looking for?
He was my person. He connected with me on all levels, mentally, spiritually, emotionally,
Yo, I'm
and then
having
physically.
so hard deja vu right now. Holy shit.
Yo, I fucking relate to that shit hardcore, man. And like, it was torture though for me. It was fucking torture because she was evil. I was never evil.
Yeah,
We just connected.
me too. Me too. I'm evil on the inside, not the outside. It's not in my nature to be, but it's in.
You see, what's inside expresses outside. You gotta fix the inside before you can express it outside. You feel
Yeah.
that connection.
Oh, there is no
again.
filter for me. There is no filter for me.
Are you willing to
For
change
what's on
though?
the inside and what's on the outside?
Are you willing to change though? Are you willing to connect the inside to the outside, or
Yeah.
not?
Oh, I'm straight connected. I was broke for a long ass time. I was lost for a long ass time. I forgot who I was. But I've done rediscovered myself and shit. Like,
You know,
some people run from their demons. Some people make peace with their demons. I chase those motherfuckers down, hug them, and tell them they're adorable.
what if you killed your demons and like
Yeah.
made them perfect? Because they want to be perfect, the demons, but like that's a demon in itself.
Without your demons being there, all the things you hate about yourself, all the bad, all the
But
nitty
what are your
gritty,
demons? What are
without
your
all of
demons, though?
that there,
What are your demons?
you
They're
will
an
never have
accumulation.
all the things you love.
Well,
Yeah, but you got to remove. It's a double. If you want to like peace, for a long time you try to remove the negative, but then it gets to a point where you have to like remove
If you
the
remove
things
the negative, you remove the
that,
positive.
yeah.
if you remove anything,
So
you remove
and that's
something.
how, and
Everything has
getting rid
balance.
of that accumulation, because your demons is an accumulation of your experiences and the way you see things. So getting rid of those, that's a way to get closer to like seeing something
It's your
as
hurt,
it
it's your
truly is.
pain, it's your scars, it's your trauma. Those are your demons.
Okay, how
I've
would
learned
you,
to
how would you
love
describe
the
your
way I
demons?
am when I'm depressed. I learned to love who I am when I'm depressed.
Same, honestly.
Not because of depression gives me this thing that I love about me, but because of how I deal with depression, how I can adapt to it and work with it.
Sorry, I'm messing with my guitar, but I relate to that entirely, man. Like, but it's a little different for me. I love being depressed because I feel like I'm more in reality when I'm depressed.
Ooh.
It feels like it's
Ooh.
easier to fight the demons when I'm depressed because it's like, oh yeah, because when I'm depressed, the demons, they all just seem like questions I really want answered. Like, why did she do this to me? What's her strategy? Okay, what do I love to do? What do I want? They're all questions.
Don't forget,
and I just have to answer them.
that's another thing is blame and fault are two different things.
And well, justice and revenge are two different things, but really,
have you ever forgiven yourself for having your part in what other people have done to you?
No, not at all. Because I should have never been in the situation where I was.
But you put yourself there. Your choices, put yourself there. Have you ever forgiven yourself for that?
Yeah.
You allowed them to connect with you in that way that hurts you. You allowed them that power over you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever forgiven yourself for that?
Well,
how does the process of forgiving yourself look like?
I don't know. I was fucking insane at the time.
Well,
but you did forgive yourself.
I was never fucking insane. I literally fucking went into this world fucking arms out like, come on motherfucker, let's do this shit. And I fucking walked. I didn't run, I walked. I didn't fucking get hurt.
I'm like that.
I always knew what to do exactly. It was a straight fucking line. While other people, they branch
I
off.
always knew who I am, who I wanted to be.
They get stuck. Yeah, I always fucking knew. I always fucking knew too. And really, I know so many fucking tricks and shit like that would fix people. I have a trump card for every personality. Do you?
But it doesn't mean you can't lose yourself along the way sometimes. Doesn't mean you can't forget.
Some people lose themselves and spread themselves across reality because, well, they have to. If they didn't do that, the world would fucking end, and guess who fucking has to?
And coming from a place of peace where you realized what it is, where you realized your truth, from that place you can go and lose yourself and explore depths of despair and explore all the facets of human feelings, and then come back to where you were.
That is my truth. If I didn't lose myself, I would have been evil. That's how miserable I was. but I needed to lose myself and find myself again piece by piece because, well, I'm very well constructed. I have a lot of pieces, you know what I'm saying?
I can explain how I found myself.
Some
I
people,
Well,
went
some
I
people
went
find
fucking
themselves,
insane.
some people find themselves whole. I find myself in pieces. Because,
Mine
well,
wasn't so much as finding me as much as remembering me. I went insane and I spent 4 hours in an empty bathtub with the only thoughts able to go through my brain is on and off, over and over, repeated over and over. 4 fucking hours. I was terrified I was going to become a vegetable.
I became catatonic when I was
And then
12. Sorry, fuck. Go on. I don't mean to.
all at once, it wasn't like, you know how they say your life flashes before your eyes and shit?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was like just remembering every single millisecond of my entire life all at
all
once.
at once. That's
Imagine,
fucking crazy.
imagine living like that for 3 years. That's where I was at.
Amazing.
I fucking experienced time like a year would go by in a day. That's why I consider myself
insane.
a almost archetype, because I am stuck here in reality, mentally, physically, every way, but I have full control over it.
So
Does that
you
make
cannot
sense?
like sever. Oh shit! CJ disappeared.
CJ, come back, please. You're a cool dude. I'm not trying to outdo you, but it's just like,
Wait, is CJ a dude though?
well, I consider dude gender neutral at this point.
Okay.
CJ, you're a good dude. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Sorry if it
CJ?
seems like I'm trying to fuck with you, but I'm really not. I'm just sharing my experiences, truly.
Wait, is CJ? Did you know? Do you know CJ? Is he like a friend of yours?
Everyone's a friend to me, man.
Yeah, but did you know her like prior to today?
She probably watched the stream before, but no, I don't think so, though.
Because you guys really hit it off. It really seemed to me like you guys like knew each other.
Well, like I said, I connect with everyone, bro.
But what were you saying?
What was I really saying?
No, what when I interrupted and said CJ left, you were saying something?
Oh yeah, I went catatonic when I was 12. The only thing that brought me out of it was my Discord buddies. Cause instinctually,
That's
I just went on Discord. I'm like, hey, and well, yeah, instinctually, I just went on Discord and said, hey, I'm fucking, I'm catatonic right now. Somehow I knew I was catatonic, but like I know what true nothingness feels like. You don't want to experience it, and well,
I don't know if that was a glitch or a shortage or
I
what.
probably went to hell or some shit because I came back and well, I was completely different. It's like I went into this world that never existed and they built me up again. And well, ever since then, I've been obsessed with death, purgatory, edginess, serial killers, the Grim Reaper, shit like that.
How old are you?
I'm 19. I'm already this level, my bro. Sorry, but like, I don't.
That sounds about normal.
How old are you, my dude?
I'm 28.
Well, am I on your level or what?
You're not on my level, but you're on a different level than I've seen.
Yeah.
So I'm above you.
Wouldn't say above,
We're equal.
because
but different.
I feel like you don't dive deep enough into it, like
No.
as much as you could. You don't virtue both ways instead of just as far as you can one way. But
Wisdom is both
it's
positive
like
and negative.
instead of going down or up, you're going sideways.
Dude, that's exactly what's fucking happening, and I'm sick of it.
Oh shit.
How did you know, bro? Is it because I'm building a perfect fucking foundation that'll go up and down at the same time? And well, maybe reality will split. All the bad will be in the past, all the good will be in the future.
I think you're in the middle of being woke. And
I'm
you
walking
are
that
on a
tightrope.
different, you're on a different, what's the word?
I'm walking on that fucking tightrope, and it fucking pisses me off. Why do you guys get to live in fucking imagination land, and why I have to be in fucking reality?
Wait, I wanted to ask you. So are you incapable of like daydreaming and like dreaming about shit?
I don't dream anything that isn't real.
You don't even know what it's
So
like
you
to.
are impossible, like, you're
He's an
unable of
impossibility.
creation.
I am a Gaia of the universe, and it pisses me
If
off.
you can't
Like I said,
imagine or envision
I am
what
an
is,
archetype. I built the foundation you guys are fucking building your imagination land off of, and you don't give me credit.
okay.
You feel what? How does
I'm
that make you feel?
I'm asking, like, if you don't know, like, if you can't see anything outside of what's real, you can't create anything new.
Oh, I can create shit new. Like I said,
So
reasoning is my imagination, logic is my baseline. Reasoning,
So how do
so
you
how?
create something new
Yeah,
if you can't imagine anything outside of what's already there?
yeah.
reasoning. I take a bit of logic out of the fundamentals, and then I see what happens.
You look at the fundamentals.
I look. What I'm trying to say is I have perfect logic, perfect reasoning, but my imagination is making it a little imperfect. And then something perfect comes out of it every single time, and that's what the fucking foundation is. And you guys, you keep fucking stealing what I am.
But reality can't function on perfection.
It does function on perfection, but I got fucking sick and tired of it.
It functions on balance. It don't function on perfection. Nothing is
But
perfect.
isn't balance perfection though?
No, because it's constantly one a little over this way or a little over that way. It's
I
the
am
fluctuation that
exactly.
makes it
I
balance.
am exactly middle. I am the archetypal wisdom, my dude. And I'm past that level, realizing that too. I actually don't ascend anymore.
I need a bit more understanding on it. Not that I don't believe you, because I think this is like really, really interesting and a high possibility. But
Just
I need more understanding about it.
remember
Exactly
this. You're gonna
what it
eat
is.
you're eating something right now, aren't you?
No,
That thought will bring up once you start eating something.
that's basic hypnotism. Power of suggestion.
What I'm trying to say is, I used to be so good with words. I used to be able to hypnotize people and
Manipulation.
fix their fucking lives. Fix their fucking lives they wanted to be fixed. And well, I was an archetype because that's what archetypes do. They're the only ones who can fucking do it. But I pissed off the guy who was considered evil. I pissed him off. I took everything he had and experienced it. He doesn't experience it. He simply knows it. And well, he built the foundation, but I'm fucking creating it. And well,
Who's this guy then?
well, he's considered the devil. Anyways, he was an archetype. He confirmed he wasn't the moment he said I wasn't. But he's stuck there. He's stuck in the first reality. And
So is both of your existence like intertwined?
we are duality. He is the start, I am the end. But I'm also in the middle. I have both. Somebody's gonna steal.
So duality is also good and bad. So who's good and who's bad?
Well,
There is no good or bad. There is only.
there is only wise and unwise.
Really?
Yeah. You see, nobody's
Yeah, I
evil
guess that's
because we're all
true.
the
Good or bad is a concept. Yeah, yeah.
There is no
It's
such
only
thing.
perception.
There is no such thing as good or evil. There's only wise and unwise because we are all the good guy in our stories. Nobody is evil. Even if you consider yourself evil, you're not evil. Because something takes over if you consider yourself evil. It's like the universe won't let you be completely evil. Trust me, I tried.
Ooh.
That's how I
Because
fucking got to him.
everything
That's how I got
survives
to him.
on balance.
Yep. Everything's relative, and we're just fungus relative to the fungus. If that makes sense.
And the survival is based on that fluctuation of balance.
Imagine, well, so you know how particles go in a straight line?
If everything was perfect, then nothing would move. Nothing would.
If everything was perfect, well,
If everything was 100% straight in the middle, perfect, nothing would move. Nothing would be learned. Nothing would be lost.
think about it
But
like this.
because of the
What if the learning?
fluctuation,
But what if the learning and losing? What if all of that is part of the perfection?
there would be no learning.
No. Think about it like this. You know how a particle's a straight line that moves in a straight line? If it's not a wave, it moves in a straight line. Well, light is a particle and a wave at the same time. Maybe whenever it becomes a wave, that's when somebody's fucking with it. But when it's a straight line, that's when it's at peace. It's alone. But it's average, always at peace.
Yeah, I was thinking you was talking about balance and how it always fluctuates, but there's always that point in the middle where it's perfect for a second.
It's
And
always
maybe that's the
perfect.
For a
perfection.
second, and that is the eye of the storm. That is the
You're looking at it.
peace.
You're looking
That
at
is
Nothing
the
happens
the
there.
storm.
That is the point between the breathing in and breathing out. Just stopping
Reality cannot survive
when you stop.
on just that.
It can't.
Well, it would be boring because we're both particles and waves at the same time. We go up and down to become perfect, but we're always perfect on average.
Like
Now
that
I'm picturing
point.
a scale going
In
left and right.
order to cross the rainbow bridge of Jaegersil,
What the fuck?
it's a metaphor. In order to cross the rainbow bridge of Jaegersil, you have to just ignore everything and just be. That way it doesn't affect you. You are that particle that's going a straight line.
You're constant. You have to. It's about connecting with the part of you that's listening to your thoughts, and that part is always constant, still never changing, constant, always there, the same, and everything, and the concept of time is also. This is a moment-to-moment existence, where your whole life takes place in this one moment. And everything that ever was and ever will be, it's just this moment. And if you truly get there, I think that's when suffering like disappears. But I think I'm talking about like level 1 enlightenment or whatever, because I still can't relate how you can be enlightened and realizing the constants and presence of the moment.
You're talking
then
about
still-
passive energy and active energy.
Am I?
Passive energy would be that perfect point, that perfect moment, that perfection.
The passive energy would be
But it can't
realizing.
move. It will
Yeah.
be amount to nothing because it can never change. It could just sit there and exist.
That's me.
Without
bro.
the fluctuation, without active energy,
in like a-
there
it's in
can
like
be
a
no
hyper
action
state.
or reaction. There
It's
can
in
be
a
no
hyper
learning.
state though. It's yes and no. So it can.
No,
so
no,
it
no,
can
no, no,
contain
no.
Everything.
No. You see,
no?
it's yes, no, and maybe at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's
All
what I'm
it
saying.
is-
It's a hyper state. It's a hyper state. It's constant. It's in both states at all times.
It's
It's in
e-
all
it's
the states.
Schrodinger's
It's-
cat.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's cat, but then the law of conservation of energy. So Schrodinger's cat means the cat's alive and dead, but
Yes.
it's relative at the same time until you look at it. But really, maybe alive and dead don't mean jack shit because well, once that's dead, something else is alive.
That is passive energy. That is still energy, non-active energy. It just
What's
sits there.
active energy?
There is plenty of potential it could have,
Yeah.
but that's all it's going to be is just potential. It won't ever reach that potential unless it moves, unless it fluctuates.
So what you're trying to say is everything I already know is coming back to me. Sorry, I'm just
What I'm
fucking with you.
saying
just
is
fucking
in
with you.
order to move forward or back or learn or do anything moment to moment,
I gotta learn algebra. You're correct. Thank you, David.
well, that's one, yes. But
Wait, is your
you
name
need
David?
good and bad. You need to fluctuate. You need to have an action and a reaction.
I experienced plenty of good and plenty of bad, but like it's even.
I said
all the
earlier,
fucking
this
time.
is how-
I cannot have one or the other. It's always fucking even for me, because I'm an architect.
And this is what I said earlier, how humans progress through the bad, because the bad, that's actually life, which makes us keep going through the bad things. And now it's gotten way too comfortable. Everything is way too comfortable. Now there's Corona, that's giving people something to deal with. So
I
I
think
think that's contributing to
I
the
think they're
mass
letting
enlightenment.
Corona get out of hand simply to kill off some of the human population because
I
we are
honestly,
already
yeah,
close to 10 billion people on this
I
planet, and
absolutely,
it cannot support that.
I totally like when Corona started. I was like, yeah, this would be the perfect
Isn't
way
it
to
funny
like
how there's like soy
dim
in
it down.
everything? There's soy in everything, even fucking meat products, and it doesn't need to be fucking soy. They made Taki, pizza rolls, everything's fucking vegan except the cheese.
Every
Literally,
fucking thing has goddamn gluten.
yeah, that's fucking hilarious too.
Bananas have gluten.
Gluten. Have you guys seen the South Park gluten episode?
Oh yeah, gluten, it'll
No.
fucking kill us. Oh no.
Go ahead, eat that concentrated gluten. And then he eats it and his dick flies off.
Oh yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But isn't it fucking hilarious how everything's fucking vegan nowadays? They're fucking getting Impossible Whoppers, and it's almost if it's perfectly fucking timed.
That makes me
Everything's
think of
always
it.
fucking perfectly fucking timed
Yeah,
in society. It
yeah,
pisses me the
yeah,
fuck off.
yeah. And then it's like okay, you trying to okay, vegan, healthy. So now let's just the
No,
before
no, no,
we
no.
were
It's not
eating
about
meat.
being
Listen,
healthy.
listen, listen. It's yeah, exactly. So before we were eating heavily processed meat, and now we're eating heavily processed soy.
Mm-hmm.
It's still shit. It's just because it's vegan. It's still shit. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
still heavily processed. It's still different than like organic.
The difference is it won't clog your arteries as bad because there's a lot less fat.
Mm-hmm.
Does it really though? Like if you're like consuming that like grocery cheap ass vegan stuff processed, is
No,
that's gonna have
nothing
like
vegan is cheap.
It doesn't
Nothing
clog your
vegan is
arteries
cheap.
as bad, and it's supposed to have the same protein levels as red meat.
yeah yeah like I'm like basically vegetarian. I eat fish sometimes. I eat meat like very rarely.
Why not be
But
a,
like
a
still like this like
buggetarian?
I don't believe in buying fake chicken nuggets or like fake sauce meat. Like I'm gonna eat like vegetables. I'm not gonna try to make a fake meat. I don't want to
Oh, excuse me.
taste
Excuse
of
me. I
meat.
have to use the bathroom real fast. So you guys continue. I just want to tell you so you don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, mute your mic.
Um,
Mute my mic. Oh, fucking of course. I don't want you to fucking hear it. Thank you.
I'm an omnivore. I eat what
Yeah,
I eat,
yeah.
but like I'm also a foodie. I'm gonna
Mhm.
eat what tastes good.
Yeah. It's all
Past
about
that,
like
I don't care.
yeah. It's all about listening to your body and like, doing according to what makes you feel good. That's what I'm
Yeah,
about.
I've learned that like if your body needs more iron or something, you'll start craving salty food because salt
Mm.
is iron.
Uh-huh.
If you just listen to your cravings, listen to what your body wants, it's typically what your body needs.
That's true. I'm also going hard on like intermittent fasting. Like usually I don't eat breakfast and then I have like one meal a day and I meditate right before I eat.
Yeah, I'm a
And
foodie. I can't deal with that shit. I gotta eat.
yeah, yeah. But every now and then like it's healthy to do it once. And imagine how much better the food will taste when you were in abstinence of it for like 8 hours.
Oh, I've
You know
gone like 2, 3 days without eating.
why?
One reason is because of drugs. The other reason is because of hyperfocus. I'm ADHD as
Hyperfocus.
fuck.
Oh shit. Did you get prescribed a bunch of Ritalin as a kid?
I was never diagnosed as a kid.
Okay,
I'm
it's
back.
because I know
Sorry.
a bunch of ADHD people and they all like the people that got Ritalin as a kid, they're like messed up now and whatever. Like they all say it's
I know a
fucked
guy
up.
who got prescribed Ritalin as a kid, and he is a fucking like he's a pacifist. He is the sweetest, tiniest, weakest little thing I've ever met. On Ritalin, he got some severe issues and tried to stab his mom with a knife.
Yeah, Ritalin is messed up. Like I did it once. That shit brought the fucking devil out of me. Like I don't have ADHD, but I just did it because I know
Fucking,
that students do it.
I've tried Adderall, Xanax, meth,
Oh, I love
painkillers, all that.
Xanax.
I love painkillers, bro. Like painkillers make me feel so fucking happy.
Have you?
Most
Hey, can
painkillers
I?
are heroin based.
Hey, can I recommend you a drug, bro?
Sure, why not?
Have you heard of kratom or kratom?
Kratom, bro. I love Kratom, man. I love that
Kratom
shit.
is their shit. I used to rock that shit
Yeah.
for 2 weeks straight, bro. I rocked that shit for 2 weeks straight, and
It's
then I'm like,
fucking
and
legal
then I
now,
stopped.
man. It's fucking legal.
Yeah, bro, it's been legal in Germany forever, dude.
Yeah, fuck. Like, I have to be 21 to buy it still, which is fucking crazy. It's Kratom, man. Like, you can fucking die in war when you're 18, but you can't fucking buy, like, something that is literally harmless to you.
Yo, kratom,
You
you
can
gotta
join at 18. You don't go to war until, I believe, age 20 or 21,
Still, you
maybe
can fucking...
22, because you have to go through training in camp.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know that, actually. Thank you. You taught me something. I love learning shit, too.
My grandparents are military hippies.
Fuck, mine too, man. How'd you know?
Was they in the Air Force?
Yeah.
Mine was in the Air Force.
My cousin goes by Alex, and yeah, he was in. Well,
Hey, you smoking over there?
fuck, it's smoke time. Fuck, I don't have a smoke, bro. Come on.
You don't hear my
CJ,
lighter?
CJ, is that a cigarette or is it something
Is
else?
it meth?
It's something else.
Oh, hell
Is it weed?
yeah.
It's something else.
It's not weed?
It's something else.
Is it crack cocaine?
No.
What is it though?
My husband called me the natural tweaker.
What's a tweaker?
God, y'all too young for me.
I know what a fucking tweaker is. It's when you fucking tweak. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't blame me. I'm fucking German. This ain't my native language.
Tweak out, track out.
Like,
Is that like
Tweaker.
a drug? It's like drug slang for something?
twitch. It's where you like twitch and shit. Like you.
No. But some do that.
I do that. So like,
Are you smoking salvia?
Have you ever smoked chicken?
don't say that shit, man. It's kind of mean.
It's mean to the chicken.
Mean to the chicken, bro. Besides,
There's
Bro.
two different types of meth on the street. There's chicken, shake and bake, and then there's ice, clear.
what's
So you smoking that chicken?
No, chicken's what I started with.
Oh, so you're
Now
on
you're
the ice
smoking
now.
ice.
Yeah.
I'd rather have chicken.
What the fuck is like? I never knew like people that smoke meth are so like smart.
Because like meth fast forwards your fucking brain super hard.
Does it?
And if you
Yeah,
can't
It
handle
doesn't for me.
does.
And if you can't handle it, then you fucking get stuck where you're at because you didn't learn anything. But like,
It's not for me. I'm ADHD as fuck. It actually helps me focus. It helps me
I'm
crazy.
be a functioning member of society.
I'm ADD as fuck.
I just
like,
don't sleep.
I'm ADD.
What's
as
the
fuck,
difference
so
between ADD and ADHD?
ADD is mental, ADHD is everything.
No.
At least for me.
ADD is can't focus at all.
Yeah, like I said.
Used to, they believed ADHD was the same thing, just with a lot of energy, hyperactivity, but that's not what ADHD is at all. ADHD has nothing to do with your focus. Like, we don't have a focus problem. We have a happy problem, a dopamine problem. And it's not that, we're either all in or all out. We either
Yeah.
produce too much dopamine naturally, or we don't produce enough.
That's me right there, man. That's me right there.
And that's all it is.
But like,
But that changes every fucking thing. Basically, we are Superman. We have like all these incredible powers. We are a supercomputer. But we live on the planet Krypton, which is full of kryptonite. So we can't use any of our superpowers.
you think so?
Because whenever we could use them, whenever they'll be fucking useful as shit,
You say like we can't use our superpowers.
we can't control when we have hypersensitivity, executive dysfunction, or what we have it with. When we
This
get
guy
in a
kept sucking.
hyperfocus, I have been in a hyperfocus for 4 days straight. I
That's
couldn't
insane.
sleep. I couldn't go to the bathroom.
And
I
was
couldn't
this-
eat. I would just
was-
forget because everything
wait.
outside of what I was focused on did not exist.
Is this like on meth or without?
So it's
This
like
is ADHD without meth.
That's insane, yo. Like, I wanted to say, like, before you were talking about this guy that stabbed his mom. Dude, I know a guy, he's like so, like, what'd you say, like, innocent or whatever. He's like so soft, and he's in a constant state of sensory overload. He's constantly overwhelmed.
Hypersensitivity. I can hear
Hypersensitivity.
the freaking light bulb from across the room. I can hear the electricity go through
That's
it when I'm
insane.
hypersensitive.
fuck, dude. Like, let me explain.
If you tap me, it feels like you slap me.
I get that occasionally. I get that like once every 6 months or some shit. But I'm really usually I'm not hypersensitive. I'm under hypersensitive. It's fucking crazy. Like you guys, like I want that. I want to be hypersensitive all the time because like I feel fucking fantastic.
This isn't all the time either. We don't control when it cuts on and off.
I mean, like
I get it though.
more.
Have you tried to take ecstasy or some shit?
Yes, I have.
No, I mean.
And the heroin-based ecstasy was fucking awesome.
This guy should take it to get some sensitivity going, dude. You should take ecstasy. You should take MDMA crystals.
But like, if it's natural, it's more stable, is what I'm trying to say.
There ain't nothing natural about ecstasy.
Well, also, let me say this too. Fuck, what was it? Oh yeah, it's like I have fully formed thoughts that are thoroughly thought out in half a second. In half a fucking second, and it's all the time. It's random. But like, when I talk about it, it soothes it, it brings it out. But then later on, it'll come right back. So it's like, mentally I'm hypersensitive, but with my perception, it's not.
Okay, you know how you have a train of thought?
Yeah?
You go from one thought to the next thought to the next thought. It's kind of like a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, multiple thoughts, yeah.
Okay. How you lead from one thought to the next thought, that's you controlling the train. That's you directing the train. Yeah. ADHD, I am directing 7 trains on 4 tracks, and they're all going at high speeds.
I can semi-relate to that.
Well, yeah, I can relate to that too.
That what happens for me is
I know I follow it easy. Like, they don't crash, they don't do anything until I get overloaded and overworked, and then it's like my brain shuts off.
It's like
my problem is
my problem is I have like 1,000 trains, but they also like crash into each other, but then they split off. But there's like one train that always stays there. Well, every other train is like, it's trying to derail it, but it can't fucking derail it.
Yeah, like I have like, if I think I can like see different paths.
Like, that's my conscious mind.
And I can very quickly see how this would affect my behavior, and a whole different mentality I can see, and then I see a bunch of possibilities that could work, and those trail off in different ways. And then what happens, I come to a state of paralysis where I don't do shit. I see all these options and I don't act on any of them because I instantly like see how doing one, what's the bad, and how the other one is the good, and how they, I can instantly see all these faults. So I just don't do shit. Do you guys have
that sounded like prediction?
You have some advice for like dealing with paralysis on choice overload?
No, I do not have advice on that one because,
like I said, when my brain gets overloaded, my brain has the buffer. I can't think for shit. There is not a single thought going through my head.
Okay, different question. Do you guys have any advice on making choices?
I think the choice should be good.
Every choice and action that you ever make, always make it with the thought of, is this the person I really want to be?
Yeah. Like I said.
I guess. So like, what would you do to be able to decide more easily? How would you like, what type of mental vibe, what type of mentality do you got to be in to be able to make a choice, even though like it might be the wrong one, and not be too scared to make it and stay in paralysis?
Always know that no matter what, every choice you have ever made, you have made the best choice for you at that time, given your situation and your mental state at that time.
I agree.
So just believe that all my past choices were the right ones, and that will make choosing
It was
easier.
the only ones and the best ones that you could have possibly made given your situation and your mental state at that time.
I feel like you guys are like saying shit that I should really pay attention to. Like
Yeah, I felt like that
you
the whole,
guys
this
are
whole time.
like you guys are fucking actually being possessed by spirits, and like you're trying to tell me something. And like I
Well,
totally
don't tell
agree.
us that.
I totally agree.
That's not how it works. We're not being possessed by spirits that's trying to tell you something.
I know it's
The
just
universe is
I
picking
know.
out words to repeat to
Yeah.
you
Or the
and tell
universe
you to
just
listen the fuck up.
or the universe just pushed all of us together because we have something to tell you, and maybe you have something to tell us. It just this is something you needed to hear, but push these people towards this connection, which is actually insane.
But
What is
it's
happening
okay.
right
If
now?
you don't get it from this conversation, the universe will keep pushing it into your face until you get it.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
maybe I do get it. I just
Choose to ignore it, then that's your own
Wait,
problem. The
wait,
universe
okay,
will
so
forget about it.
we was
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
making choices.
no. What I'm trying to say is I want to be happy. That's all I want.
I am happy.
I want to be happy.
I'm lonely, but I'm happy.
Happy lonely camper.
Yep, I relate.
So wait, so you say okay, all my choices I made the right choice. But now let's say a choice comes along. So what do I think how do I mentally choose? I just
Make
believe
the
I just
best
believe yeah.
possible choice that you are able to at that time.
But how do I know it's the best one? If I
It's
don't
the
know it's the best one, then it's not the best one. I gotta keep looking until I
It doesn't
until I
have
really
to be the
feel.
best one. You don't have to be perfect.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's what
has
I'm
to be
saying. That's what I'm saying. How do I choose?
Just choose whatever one you think would make you the happiest.
But this is where my brain starts like firing into like all these
is
things and ways, and then I don't do shit. Then I get like then I
lay out
freeze.
all your choices, pros and cons. Pros if you don't get caught or do get caught. Cons if you don't get caught or do get caught. Yeah, be smart about being stupid.
So like
Yeah.
so okay. So here's a choice that I need to
And
make. I'm starting to
before
get this in my head like, oh shit, I don't know what to choose. So then I'm like, okay, wait, let me write this down. Let me see. Let me get constructive about this. So you're saying I
yes,
should go like that? Okay.
but do it with like everything.
Do it with do it with
Try to do
yeah.
it in your head and do it every day,
So
multiple times a day.
So how,
Yeah.
so how you guys doing, man?
But before you make your choice, think about what you would have to do
What is
to
this?
get it done
What is this choice though?
or after, and if that is really the person you want to be. Is that how you
I'm
want to
gonna
see
write that
yourself?
down. Think about what'd you say?
Is that the person you really want to be?
Think about if that is really
Who you want to
I
be?
wanna be, and then you say,
Is
and
that how you want to
what?
see yourself? Is
Yeah,
that
and then you said, and what would be the things I would have to do when I go with that choice?
think about everything you would have to do to make that choice.
Do
Everything
to
you would have to do afterwards, whether you're caught or
every
not, whether things go good or
I
bad.
would have to do afterwards. Right.
Like if you pay $20 to somebody, or you try to trust somebody with $20. So you hand them $20 and say, hold this for me for a second. Good possible outcome is they'll still have $20 when you get back. Worst possible outcome is you're out of $20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's obvious though.
So do you want to be the person who wants to give this person the opportunity of that trust? And if it goes good, do you want to be the person to continue that trust? Or if it goes bad, do you want to be the person to give them another opportunity later on, right away? Or do you just want to cut them off completely in that way? What kind of person do you want to be?
Do you want to be a perfect
Osho
person, really?
says,
Do you want to be nice? Do you want to be
Osho
kind?
says when somebody
Aspects.
evokes anger in you, tell that person, okay, I will come in 24 hours with my answer, and then whatever comes to you in those 24 hours, do it.
Never go to bed angry. Never go to bed on an uncertain relationship. The
Never eat.
relationship will be dead, whether it's
Never
friendship,
eat when you're angry.
whether it's friendship, kinship, partnership, whatever. If it is uncertain and you go to bed over it, it's broke. It's done.
That's
That
true.
distrust will always be there.
That's true.
You might still have it, but it'll never be the same again.
All right.
BMO said we black out, we wake up.
You might wake up.
If it's in the same day, though, you can usually work it out and avoid miscommunication.
So right now we have 9 viewers.
No, we have 9 people who visited us.
How many viewers right now?
Which is me, you,
3
and this
viewers.
guy.
Yo, can you guys
Oh,
fucking
okay.
hear me? Come on, guys, respond.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
I've been talking this entire time. You guys haven't fucking talked to me.
Oh shit, bro. You're actually pretty quiet, and it's kind of.
I'm following the conversation. That's what I'm doing.
Oh look, somebody joined the stream just when I was asking how many viewers we have.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Hey, hello, this guy. We can hear you.
Yo, this guy is me. Oh, I see. That's
Okay,
nice.
here comes a song about the bane of existence. This is what it is. This is
I'm
the
an
bane of
emo kid,
existence.
non-conforming as can be.
Hey, this guy. What do you think of this?
I think it's
You'll
kind
be
of scary.
non-conforming too if you were just like me.
You think it's scary? Wait, listen to this. Wait.
No.
Track of it.
I think it gives me a headache.
That's nice.
It's kind of trash.
Yeah, the whole done thing, that made my temple hurt.
Okay, shit. This song is about the. This song is called "The Fiery Passion of Love."
Dun 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 dun.
Okay,
Fuck.
that's it. Ready?
It sounds more like love loss.
What? Here we go. That's the song.
You see, people try to take things away from me. My heart, my mind.
Actually, no, it's not.
But really,
That sounds like Legend of Zelda.
This is the song. Ready? Wait, that's not it. Wait, here it comes. That's not
Can
it.
you do a Legend of Zelda song?
Yeah, hold on.
we have 3 viewers.
Fucking love Zelda.
Let me find a nice Zelda sound.
This is ridiculous.
Sorry. Something went wrong.
Nah, these sounds suck.
That's not a spot.
Yo, is this good? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you could be a little louder.
Could be a little louder.
Oh, you could be a little quieter.
Or you could just disappear and turn into
No such my hand.
Oh, I see. Nah, let's be loud.
2 guy should be louder. 1 guy should be lower.
So what you're saying
Especially with sudden noises like that, because that makes my
wait.
brain vibrate.
Alright, I'm gonna play the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker intro music.
So, am I good now? Can you guys hear me a lot better now?
Yes, but not over him.
Yeah, you're still quiet.
What do you want to hear?
I want you to scream.
No, I'd rather not.
He's loud.
We never left his shonies. Really fucking hilarious. I love that episode.
Windmaker.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like this hyper reality I kind of live in always wants me to talk about it. But like it's always so mean when I talk about it. It's weird. It's like they bait me into doing something I already do that I already love. But it's like I'm the only one who loves talking about it. I'm the only one who loves listening to it. I'm the only one who loves thinking about it. I'm the only one who loves building it.
Well, I'm interested in it.
And I'm the only one who fucking loves it. Because, well, it used to be like a savant
You got
ability.
Discord?
It used to be like a savant ability. Yeah, I have Discord. You want it?
I don't add people. People add me because I'm not doing that bullshit.
Okay, then that's my Discord, so fucking add me. I mean, yeah. I am so fucking
Oh my
sensitive.
god, you obsessed with dinosaurs?
No, I hate them. They fucking dissed me hardcore. You know, I was back in the prehistoric times, like, yo, dog, what's up? I'm like, not much. I'm like, fuck you.
I know some really awesome dino songs,
I don't like dinosaurs.
but they're fucking awesome.
I don't like dinosaurs.
They're like hardcore rock dino songs.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, I like dinosaurs, I guess. But I want a dinosaur that is based upon change, but doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Look in on YouTube and look up Giganosaurus.
Gigantosaurus?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I feel like I feel like I'm fucking preschool. Why am I in preschool? Why do you got
Because of dinosaurs.
why am I in fucking preschool with you guys?
Dinos.
Did you know that now that
Yeah, and they were so fucking sure they were reptiles.
that's true.
They are reptiles with feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well they're one and the same.
There's a theory that the T-Rex didn't exist, they were dragons.
I don't believe in anything that isn't based on proof.
There is a lot of proof to support that theory.
Mammoths were also cyclopses.
I
No.
think I can share feelings with dead people.
This person, Jesus. Buddha.
I feel like she would have been smarter than she actually came off as.
So you think she was telling the truth?
Maybe
I
this
think she might have believed she was telling the truth, or she was just trying to impress.
Or she was insane.
Like I said, believed she was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh great, I understand what's fucking happening.
What's up, this guy? What don't you understand?
Oh, I don't understand. What, who are you talking about, my dude?
Giganosaurus.
Oh yeah, when you smoke meth, people are fucking crazy.
No, they can get fucking crazy if they don't hydrate, eat well, sleep.
I do all of those, really.
Hydrate is important. Eat one decent meal a day. And if you're not gonna fucking sleep at night, at least lay down and cover the fuck up.
Alright. So if you guys were some mythological being, what would you be? Anything. You can just make one up too.
What would I want to be? Or
Yeah.
what would I be?
What would you want to be?
Phoenix.
Oh,
What do you call those people that are half horse, half man?
centaur?
Centaurs.
I want to be a centaur because I want to have a huge ass beard.
I want to be a phoenix. Because I don't have to interact with people. I have healing tears. And I'm immortal.
I would want to be Mr. Manhattan because, well, he experiences all of time, but he only experiences it one direction. He can
If we're bringing in like specific ones, not just cultural ones, then I want to be Doctor Who.
I want to be the wizard in Lord of the Hobbit, Lord of the Brown, Lord of the Grey. The one with the rabbits and the forest and the birds and all that.
You know, I think about it, and really, there's no reason why you can't be all of these, but just in different, just choose which one you want to be at certain times, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be Mary Poppins.
I still stand by. I want to be Doctor Who.
I still stand by, I want to be Mr. Manhattan.
I want to be...
You know what's funny? Mr. Manhattan experiences all universes at all times, forever. So maybe,
You know who Mr. Manhattan
That
well,
just sounds like an owl.
an owl?
That just sounds ow. Like it hurts.
Yeah, it's lonely. I would imagine so anyways.
I wouldn't say it hurts because it's lonely. Just experiencing that much all at once.
What I'm trying to say is it takes time to process what he experiences, though. He experiences time in a different direction, while everybody else experiences it in other directions.
Why do I feel like something's about to sneak up on me because of that music?
So Mr. Manhattan is outside.
If that's the case, then Mr. Manhattan is not only outside, but he's also in you. He is outside of you. He is everything
Yeah,
and
and
in everything that has ever existed.
yeah. But he actually changes shit. He actually fucking fixes shit, unlike certain deities.
So he's God,
Nope.
or like God.
Imagine God and the devil and a baby.
That's the universe.
Kind of. More like,
To me, God and Satan are the same thing. They're energy.
yeah, they are the same thing, but like,
Yeah, but that's in 30 minutes. We can worry about that.
imagine something that always remembers everything and chooses to improve upon it. And he only experiences a sliver of time, because that is the time where he is most needed.
Kind of like sounds like Doctor Who, but a lot more expansion.
More like he is the division in time that separates good and bad. And, well, I believe that is most people nowadays, because we're all the best in the past, all the good in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people say women...
benefit from studying the beliefs of alchemists. No, I'm not talking about full metal alchemy.
Yeah,
Actual alchemists, like Nicholas Flamel.
what I'm trying to say is, I don't believe in anything I didn't think of myself because, well,
Their beliefs are as within, as above, so below, as within, as without.
I don't know that either.
So I see the world, so it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
They believe in 100% mind over matter, and they have learned how to fluctuate it in a numerical code.
Well, you see, once you learn something that is established, it becomes real. That's why it's real. The only thing you can really do to have your own
For you to learn.
to be your own thing is to be your own thing. Yes, I can learn it, and that would just be a part of me. But well, I am going to learn something. I'm going to go to college.
In your brain and produces a thought, produces an image. It then becomes.
The entirety of school is an indoctrination system that makes you scrap your own original ideas. I'm the opposite of that.
School is repetitive reinforcement of knowledge.
Well, I learn one thing. If it's repetitive, it goes away. That's what I don't understand.
Reward and discipline for behavior.
Yeah. And if anything's not like that, you get scrapped. I mean, really. I just want to be my own thing.
My head's still. I'll take my headphones off for a second.
What, did you get 1,000 screams all at once?
Definitely my teeth vibrate. It hurt. You good?
Are you autistic?
So sudden and
Are you autistic, my dude?
ADHD, hypersensitivity.
Yeah, but you can still be autistic with that.
That's true.
It has a lot of symptoms that line up with autism, and the difference is perception of time. Autism, they have to stick to a rigorous daily schedule
It's a spectrum.
in order to function. I need a rigorous daily schedule to function, but I am unable to stick to it no matter what. Because the same routine will not work for me day to day. I do not choose where my dopamine is, where I get my dopamine from. I just follow it.
I don't get dopamine that often. I really don't. I live in a perpetual state of absolute nothing, sensationlessness.
Sometimes I don't have enough dopamine, sometimes I have too much.
I'm being for real, man. I feel absolutely nothing. Taste doesn't really. I don't really like taste.
The rest of my breakfast.
Yes, go be a good grandson.
Good job, bro. You get what I'm saying, though, man? The reason why I'm like this is because I'm like in a sensory deprivation chamber. I've been like that my entire fucking life. I don't taste anything. Well, that's the one thing I can't do, is taste things. But I don't feel anything. My body doesn't feel like it's here. I don't really, like, I can focus on things. But, like, pain is nothing. I don't really hear that well. All I have is my mind.
Are you good at disassociation?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I dissociate, sometimes I don't. But like, I have like symptoms that are everywhere. It's like once you think you have something, that's me. Boom! It fucking surprises you, and boom! You don't have it actually. You just have like a symptom or two of it. It's always been like that. Like I evade diagnosis for some reason, and it's crazy.
Oh, so did I.
And like, it's lonely. I don't connect with anyone because I'm really just different. When I was young, I felt like I absolutely had to be different. There was no choice for me. But like when I was older, when I became older, it's like, okay, whatever. And like these tests people go through over and over again, not really tests for me, they're like games. like LSD tests, like the spirits and shit coming to you, like, it's fun. It's fun for me. I don't know why it's fun for me. And I don't mean to be disrespectful with it, but like, it's just fun for me. This thinking shit is easy to me. It's like, okay, boop, 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 boop. That's what I want anyways.
Don't only question your answer, question your question.
What do I want, huh? I want to be happy,
Why do
like
you
I
want
said.
something?
Why do I want something? Because I never had it in the first place.
What is it that you want?
Happiness. And love.
Why do you lack it?
I seek it.
Why do you seek it?
Because I don't have it. I used
Why
to.
do you want to have it?
Because I've had it before.
And
It was horrible. I want it to be good this time.
so you want not what you know as happiness, but you want what you have been told happiness should be.
Well, it was good for like a couple, a little bit. So I know it can be good. It was with the wrong person, you know what I'm saying? How do you know
You
these
fell
things?
in love with an image, with the fantasy, or with the idea of love itself. You didn't fall in love with who was really there. You fell in love with what you thought she was,
I know what she was from the start.
or what she could have been.
Yeah, I guess so. I know a lot.
It's very easy to do that. A lot of people get caught up in how much better this person can make my life, how much easier this person can make my
Nope,
life.
it was never about that. It was always just
But
something.
you still fell in love with something that she wasn't yet, just a possibility.
Some of us have masks, and she really needs to be hers. I'm mine. Because I liked it so much, I didn't like myself. Now I'm changing myself to be that. You know what I'm saying?
This is a psychological test, okay?
Yeah.
Very first animal that pops in your mind, real creature,
Elephant.
okay? If you could be any animal in the world, what would you be?
Snake, elephant.
Very first creature. Which one popped up first?
Elephant.
Second one.
Snake.
Imagine that animal doesn't exist anymore. Now what animal would you be? Very first animal that pops in your head.
Well, an animal didn't pop in my head. It was a tree.
Okay. Third. If that didn't exist, now what would you be?
Human.
Very first image that popped in your head. What did that image make you feel? What did you feel like if you were that animal?
Stable.
Second one, what did you feel like when that image popped in your head? What feelings did the image give you?
Dread. But like
Third
in
one,
a
same
good
question.
way, in like a good way. And like a,
Anticipation.
it's gonna end, yeah, pretty much. Okay, the third one?
Yeah, third.
In pieces, shattered.
first one is your mask, is what you show to people. The second one is how you see yourself. The third one is what you actually are.
Ash? Human?
Shattered. You put a mask of stability. You see yourself as anticipation. But you really are as broken.
I know this. I know this. See, I want to be my mask. I really want to be my mask. I really do. But like, I just not.
You just don't know the steps to take to get there.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Like,
You need a little guidance. That is okay.
and I'm getting that, but like, I don't really, it's not stable, the guidance. It's all me. But like, he challenges me, he helps me. But I just need to look on one thing. It would fucking bring me together, is my memory. And really the only thing that's wrong with my memory is I don't have any. I don't have any fucking memory at all. I live every moment as if it is the only moment I have ever lived. And I hate it. Because I used to remember everything. And my fucking chemotherapists, they're all fucking top quality. I think, because, well, they're here because, well, I have, like, the worst kind of mental illness, but somehow I'm still fucking here. Somehow I'm still aware of reality. Somehow I'm still fucking here. And, well, I just...
You're strong.
Yeah. At least I pull on the mask that I am. And well, it feels like I no longer exist. I kind of just, boom. I am my mask. I am my fucking mask now. Because, well, you can't penetrate what's not there. You can't kill what's not there. And I just need memory. Because that would be the foundation
you
of...
have to kill something that's not there. It's not there then.
That's what everyone else does from being absolute fucking dickheads all the damn time. I can't help but care about what they say. I try not to, I really try not to, but I do. So I put on a mask that I don't. And when I admit that, yeah, I have too much fucking empathy. I'm kind of
I'm
like...
a dark empath.
Yeah, me too. But you
So
know,
you're an empath.
no, I'm a dark empath, my dude.
Dark empath can disassociate from other people's feelings. Empathy is you will bleed for everyone until your last.
Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of both.
You feel what they feel. You sympathize with them too much.
Well, maybe I am a self-made empath. Maybe
There are those. I am a dark empath. I feel what they feel. I do sympathize with them 100%. But I have learned that
maybe I'm a sociopath who learned how to empathize.
it doesn't affect me if I don't let it, and I don't let it.
I let
And
it. I
it took me
know.
a while to learn to do that again.
Well, yeah. I'm shattered because, well, the gods themselves didn't like me. The gods themselves thought I should bring this shit up because, I remember exactly that part. They fucking shattered me across all universes, all the time, all dimensions. And after finding my fucking self again, piece by piece, and like, some parts I don't like, and the only thing that's holding me back is my memory. That's the only thing holding me fucking back, but they won't let me fucking have it.
If they cast you out, then they are no longer part of your existence. So, they can no longer judge you.
Yeah, but damn, one of them stole everything I ever had, but he didn't realize I didn't really have it back then. It was a facade. I have it now. Because, well, he's no longer part of my existence, like you said. Really, I just want to remember shit, because, well, memory is the foundation of everything, really. If you don't remember shit, you don't, it might as well not even
Knowledge is
exist.
power.
Yeah. I remember facts perfectly. Every fucking fact I ever been told, or ever been told, I remember. I keep it. I can even talk about it and still keep it. And like, it's just weird. Because it's like I never really had anything in the first place. But like, it's like I
You
did.
can remember everything, every fact, and why you forget.
The nuance of it. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you. Yes. I don't know what I'm thinking for, but okay.
Because you learned how to hypnotize people, and well, now you always have, but now, you know. You see, I don't know. I can't tell you.
I learned that earlier today.
Yeah, bro, you're welcome. Some of us do things in the shadows.
I've learned that, like, I've always known manipulation, especially emotional manipulation.
Yeah.
It comes natural to me.
Yeah, me
I do
too.
it without meaning to.
Me too, but, you know, you're
But when
welcome.
I try to manipulate people, I'm very bad.
I'm very bad at it, too.
But if I don't mean to, I do it on accident.
Everyone I ever met has been manipulating me to make me believe that I was evil. And so I became evil. I became completely emotionless. My heartstring was never ending. It's infinite.
Why become what they accuse you of? Why not become better?
Because maybe I am better than them. And I was
Or
just hiding
become
so I could
worse
find who the
and
fuck
exceed
was
their
this shit.
expectations.
Well, every great mask has to have a mask. Because they don't expect two, do they?
That could be my fucking ADHD talking. One extreme to the other. Either become better than what they accuse you of, or become worse and exceed their expectations.
Why not both at the same time?
Ah,
Why not both at the same time? I would like to be better than them. But hey, you need to have good and bad to be wise, am I right?
bad be good, good be bad.
Yeah.
Really
And
stupid.
I can hypnotize people too. Just by talking. Because my voice is so smooth and I know exactly what to say to push their buttons.
Yep, all you gotta do is, like what you're doing right now, repetitive sound, trip it up, make their brains better, mess with their brain filters, keep that stutter going.
You have a repetitive fuck. Or you do a monotone voice, which is very monotone, soothing as well. And you do the same thing. And
Easy to get lost and easy to blend into the background.
Yep. And
Easy to affect the subconscious.
and maybe you are his archetype because, well, you learned from an early age how to fuck with everyone and everybody, everything and everyone. Because, well, that's how you do it. You knew all this shit from the beginning, but only because somebody once told you in the future. Maybe.
I am an indigo child. I am an old soul.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
does not mean I grew up fast. I had a very easy childhood. I didn't have to grow up fast.
Too bad for me then.
I have just always been immortal. I've always
Go a little higher.
No. I've always been wise and accepted and
You bring people together all the time, don't you? No matter what you
very
do.
easily,
Not even easily, automatically.
almost.
Sometimes.
People connect with me very, very easily.
There's the occasional person where they don't connect with you.
But it's hard for me to connect.
Maybe you connect with other people, but you got numb to that feeling. So now you just give things away to people. You just keep giving things away to people, and you just don't know why you do it. In fact,
No, it used to be that way.
you You just do that because it's boring not to. It's boring. You want to see the results in the end when everybody is a god like you are. A god of manipulation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Thing is I know how to manipulate people. I have always known. I have, like I said, it comes natural to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to fuck with people's heads. Very
Because
easy.
you're a lady.
But I have no interest. Not because I wanna be a good person.
Now you're getting to reality. Now you're getting to the point.
Not because I want to be a good person or because I am a good person, or it's just, why bother? Why go through the effort? What do I get out of it?
Anything you want if you're good at it.
What I get out of it is having to put up with their bullshit to get my reward. The reward is not worth it. I'd rather do something else for it.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I really don't like people's bullshit. But I do need social interaction, and I do enjoy conversational challenge.
Well, did you
I
ever
do
get
enjoy
challenged with
collecting
me?
perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, you challenged me.
Yeah, am I still challenging you?
Touch and go.
Think of me as like something that never existed but always has at the same time. What am I?
Energy.
No. Energy doesn't exist. We're all just points of space relative to other points of space. You build your personality and everything you are, your thoughts, your heart, everything, relative to other people.
No.
Yes, there's no such thing as something non-relative. Otherwise, it might as well not exist.
There's plenty of things.
Like I'm saying, I'm dyslexic,
Just
so your
relative to-
social says SS, but it also says SO to me. One eye is dyslexic while the other isn't. Isn't that funny?
One eye is dyslexic.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. And
It's not in it.
now it's a C and S. Now it's a CSOCICIAL. And that's just your name. See, it changes all the time. Do you see it change? Reality? Because I do.
Perception, not reality. Reality is concrete.
You think so?
Perception of it is blurred, intermixed, interchangeable, pliable.
Well, maybe the fundamental forces that create it aren't,
You also hear me?
but really you can change reality just by looking at it. But
Your
really,
perception of it has changed.
yeah, we're relative creatures though.
We are social and relative creatures, yes. All life forms are, at least carbon-based.
Once you see somebody else's perspective, you see somebody else's fucking universe. That's how different it is. Our perception makes up the universe we live in. Because perception is consciousness. So
And world views, and life views, and
I'll-
views of existence.
yeah, I'll let you leave off the stream because it's ending in 5 minutes. So what do you have to say?
Making a strength.
5 minutes and it's ending. So what's everyone's final thoughts?
Make a new string.
Well, LNB, the stream's just about to end. Thank you for dropping
Final
off.
thoughts.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, first off, what are your final thoughts? You have like 10 seconds to say it, really.
I'm an introvert. I don't like dealing with people.
You're a possum.
You're a possum, man.
Okay, 4 minutes. I evade description. I am constantly changing. My perception is ever evolving. Nothing about me is concrete. I am fluid.
Walking contradiction.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I am.
You're a contradiction?
I am a walking contradiction. that loves to be simple.
Walking on a destination.
Well, people say that a lot, but, well, everything is simple at the end of the day. It just depends on how well you can use your words. And maybe I want to let go of that. Because I want to do something different.
But why?
Because it's
Something
fucking...
different for you being something that's
Nothing challenges me anymore. But it does at the same
Why don't you take
time.
the same things and turn them upside down? Get a new perspective of the same old, same old.
Because I did that.
It can give you a whole new...
This is me upside down. This is me upside down. The other upside down guy, he's fucking evil. And I don't like that. But he's not evil at the same time. My dark side is a better person than everyone in their good sides. Okay, thank you for drawing an image. But anyways, my bad side is 1,000 times nicer and kinder and better of a person than most people's good sides. And this is my good side. And that's 1,000,000 times better and kinder and fucking just fantastic at everything when people are their
I'm
best.
actually a decent person too. People
Yeah.
don't believe me when I tell them that.
Yeah, me too. Like, this is me upside down. Seriously.
But I'm also like extremely violent on the inside.
Ooh, I'm not
I'm like
violent
a
at all.
pacifist on the outside.
My voice inside is my voice outside. I am one and the same with my inner thoughts.
Oh, like I don't have a filter for my thoughts.
My mask exemplifies what I think and then it turns it into something people can say.
The actions are like
I'm a
they don't
heartbreaker.
match up with
I mean, mine either. But take the last word, take the last sentence. We got 2 minutes, whatever you have to say. Oh, you just smoking?
I sometimes filter that comes up when I want to speak, but then not, but I know that what I want to say, that I don't know what I'm talking about. So then I become quiet, and I cannot speak things where I know that I don't know. So maybe sometimes we should not speak so much.
Okay.
Just start going.
I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Do you know that that's what you want?
Well, think about it, it really
About
is.
60%.
Well, the choice is yours.
Not if I ain't got it in my kitchen.
That's fucking true, though. Alright. You guys have been fantastic, lovely. I'm gonna talk in the next 30 seconds and make some bullshit up like, hi, welcome. Gabba dabba doo, yeah, exactly. Rabba dabba doo. Flabba gabba dabba 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 doo. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that went so well with the music.
Welcome to the Tucker Zone. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I'll see you guys later. And now. Wait a second, we're still streaming, what the fuck?